and you cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing.
It's time.
All here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me. I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
VG. Good morning, VG. Jax, buddy. Sige. He needs a machete. And I got one. Yeah. Hang on, guys. We gotta find the. Oh, here it is. There you go. So, VG is going to come through here, and he's just gonna clean the whole inside area and get this overgrowth gone. I don't mind the overgrowth on the other side, just don't want it on the inside. This place looks like fucking trash, man. Fuck. All right, I really got to get this shit done. I want to probably tear out this fucking wall. I had, you know, this was one of the old pig pens, and then there was also the pig pen there. Kind of demolished a bit of that, fixed it up. This was going to be Jax's fucking pen, right? I was gonna have him like a nice dog house and stuff for whenever I'm not here. And because before we didn't have the fence, the boundary. So I did this, had these freaking pipes welded, actually, like this shit here. I had all this shit like broken down, and then I had all this fucking sanded, right? Sanded, and then we stuck these pipes right in the center, and then I had them weld every single piece of metal that was like there. They welded it, and then we freaking, hey my love, you're so cute today. And then we freaking painted it, right? Put some red lead on it so that it doesn't rust, and then freaking capped it. So all these fuckers are not going anywhere. And I'm gonna use those for my roof. It's for like shit, focus, like this one. And then it'll be workshop, place to house all my tools. On the outside here, I was thinking of putting up some like, I don't know, thick wire freaking mesh. You know, that's really hard to freaking cut through and shit. I don't know. I gotta figure out something. I don't want to close it in, right? Philippines is way too hot to close it in. So like I need to build some sort of cage on the top half that will keep bandits out, but also let airflow in. And on the inside or the outside, I can just put, you know, a cover or something whenever I'm not using it. But whenever I go in, roll shit up, open it up, get some fans going in there. I like the fucking airflow, guys. It's not because I don't like the heat. I don't mind the fucking heat. It's that I sweat profusely. And it's that fucking sweat that just drives me nuts. Just can't get fucking dry, man. Lose dexterity in your fucking hands because my hands get all sweaty and shit. So all of us are gonna go clean. So okay, yeah, these are the vitamins that Mia freaking and Adriana take every day. You know, gotta make sure your kids are happy and healthy, eat good food, and take appropriate vitamins and whatnot. So I'll be back. Love you guys. All right. So while I'm not doing anything, I'm gonna take this fucking hunkin' frozen pork, and we're going to put it in the slow. Put it in this bad boy. All right, we'll pull it out. We'll clean everything up. I gotta do dishes. Yes, fucking what a mess. And yeah, we'll freaking make some lunch. No, probably won't have time for lunch. I should have started this shit a long time ago. The slow cooker takes like time, right? Like 6 hours minimum, and you'll have some really good fucking tender food. But like, if you go 8 hours, ooh boy, you talk about falling off the bone. You can make beefsteak, and that shit'll be fucking tender. And I know what some of you guys are thinking. Donnie, there's no such thing as tender beefsteak in the Philippines. I know. Most of it fucking is like chewing on a fucking boot. Fucking, and it's not really even beef. Hang on, my kid.
Water the plants.
You want to what?
Water the plants.
Well, knock yourself out, my love. So, like I was saying, the beef here is just so horrible. And sometimes it ain't even beef. It could be water buffalo. That shit is like chewing on an old army boot, man. So you put it in the freaking crock pot, the slow cooker. You cook it on high for 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours, and you should have some pretty tender fucking meat. If it's not tender after 8 hours, you got some water buffalo meat, all right? And in that case, cook it for 12. And I don't care what it is. You could put a boot in the slow cooker after 12 hours. It'll fall apart. You could eat it. All right, well, VG is getting all this shit knocked out. And I got to go pay the water bill because I fucking forgot, right? The guy who fucking says, pay your bills, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. The water company never comes to give me a water bill. They never come to say, hey, this is your bill, blah, blah, blah. Here's your fucking thing. No. Sabico, the electric guys, they'll freaking come here. They'll read my shit, and they'll leave me a bill. Then it has a freaking date of when it's due. And then a couple days before it's due, I usually go because then no one's really there. Water people, they don't do that. I got to go there, and I got to fucking tell them my name, and then I pay. So I'm going to go do that. Love you guys. All right, so I just paid my water bill, right? And you know, it was 201 pesos, right? Fucking $4. The only thing is I had a 50 peso penalty fee because I was late. Hang on. Watch. You see this fucking turn? Super tight. Gotta go a little wide. Fucking hit it because I don't want to fucking hit that tree or this post right here. So I stopped over at Mama's house to freaking check and see which freaking bill is theirs, because I went over and I just paid all the fucking water bills because, like, I don't know. I used my water bill before. Fuck. Was like 1,000 or 1,500, right? We used a lot of water. I'm thinking it was like 30 some odd cubic meters of water used a month. And now just, it's fucking so low. So like, you guys will not believe how much my Bisaya has improved over these past 6 months, I guess. Like, I actually surprised myself when I went into the water company to pay my fucking bill, and like, Mustabay. So like, I don't know, it just comes out so kind of fluently now. It's not fluent. Dico fluent, huh? Pero saktora. You're like, wow, Donnie, you're so fluent. No, I memorized that fucking, I memorized it. I came up with it and I memorized it so that it was like, oh, you speak Bisaya, and then I'd spew that shit out. Right? I don't truly know Bisaya. All it is just I've built like this freaking like memory fucking cards, right? Flashcards in my head. And I just keep adding and adding. Like, I don't know. I guess you could say that I'm good in Bisaya, but like, I don't think in Bisaya. Right? I'm still thinking English. I don't know. And then, like, I used to have a really hard time talking to Mama and Papa because they don't speak any English at all. And now I went over there and I fucking had a conversation with them about their water bill in Bisaya. I know it wasn't the best Bisaya. There was some broken bullshit, and my pronunciation isn't the fucking best. But like, yeah, we had, like, it was an actual conversation. So, anyways, I'm home. VG's fucking cleaning. Love you guys. So, if you guys see, hair's in my face, right? And like, I don't know. That's why I had that headband. I was like, Donnie, you're a fucking schmuck. Get your hair out of your face. So I had to have that headband, but anyways, VG's doing fucking great, man. VG is a trooper. I don't mind paying VG freaking 500 pesos per day to do some freaking, because he only works like one day every 2 weeks, or maybe 2 days every 2 weeks, sometimes fucking every 3 weeks. Like, it's okay. Freaking came through, he cleaned it out pretty good too. Yeah, he fucking listens. He does what I ask him to, and that's like the biggest thing, you know? Like, if you can get a worker who freaking like listens to you and does things the way you like it and is open to freaking change and open to suggestions, dude, keep that dude. Keep him, teach him, let him be your freaking underling, and it'll be really great. So VG's coming through here, and he's cleaning out all the old sagging trees, right? Because like this is where my gray water from the sink and the washer comes from, right? There's a giant hole down there that I dug out really deep, and then I filled it with freaking giant rocks, and then on top of that I put freaking like little tiny rocks and pebbles, and then covered it up so that it'll drain. And then these fucking trees drink it all up, so there's not a swamp. Well, VG's gonna clear out all this to allow for new growth, and so it doesn't look so fucking ugly. Yeah. So, all right, guys. So it's 3:30. VG's done. Right? He came in at 8, left at 3:30, and the place looks fucking great. Right? He's cleaned it up really good. All these areas are tidied up, and properties trimmed down. He burned a bunch of the plant scraps and stuff. That will break down. That'll break down. It'll feed the rest of these fucking plants. So we'll have some new bananas growing. Yeah, he did a good job, man. He always does good work. Hang on, let's get up here. Yeah. See? Hey, Knock. Yeah, so. Whew. That's today. That's it. We went, me and the Peanuts went, and we had some food in town, and we had a mango float, and came home, and we're chilling. So love you guys.